Very easy.
Right, so I got me, ha ha ha. I've done goof. I felt it was a tiny bit disappointing getting stuck where I got stuck, and I made the executive decision to just move on and ask for help instead of just floundering about on a no continue stage. But then, Senpai managed to do it anyway. And, you know, this isn't a mean feat in terms of ability level. Chawsy's far better than I am at this game. He just does far lower level cats, no manics, any of that. And he still beat it himself. Which I am proud of him for, honestly. Good on Senpai. Unfortunately, though, this event has really caused the stirring of the beasts from below, and I don't mean that intriguing episode of Doctor Who, I mean people from the Battle Cats Discord. Oh no, hang on, let me clarify. One of the Battle Cats Discords, of which there are apparently many, and I can't be talking of the right one, even though I only had knowledge of there being one. Anyway, it seems, despite my achievement of going through ends of the earth all by myself and doing things like Last Tower, problem solving, getting through all these levels, as soon as I've made one mistake, which in their eyes constitutes a bit of a lackluster achievement, they're out in force, taking the piss. Everyone's free to express their opinion, but ultimately, mind your own business. You don't celebrate any kind of achievement that I have, you just ridicule my defeats. And Chawsy, you know, he can do that if he likes to, because he's actually a good person. Rather, you lot just minded your own business and just went back to whatever it is you do. Anyway, if you want to see me articulating that a little bit better in word form, please follow me on my Twitter, @Regit YouTube. Muddy Puddle's brother said that he liked that tweet, and not the action of liking it, he physically did like it. High praise, really. So that's my expert witness ticked. Next on my A-level media tick box checklist is an action code. What's an action code? Something rather like pressing attack. Into the battle we go. My main problem before was that obviously I was doing it completely blind and off sort of knowledge which wasn't quite correct. What Kobe had told me was a combination of enemies from this stage and the stage that comes after this in the moon, which ultimately, when I last tried this, I didn't know about. Additionally, something I didn't know about, Crazed Moneko doesn't come out in this level. So ultimately, the biggest problem that we had with this strategy was lack of ramen. Ramen, especially my level ramen, incredibly good against angel enemies, and apparently Sarakani would have been a lot better off in its second form because of the whole burrowing, getting killed by Sleipnir and stuff like that. So I did look through the comments, I put together a strategy, then talked to Kobe about it, and this is the strategy that's been suggested to me, and it should be much better. Now, I would try and make my own thing, but ultimately, this is a no continue stage, and as much as I have enjoyed kind of doing things all by myself, working it out, and having the great sense of achievement from that, a no continue stage, I cannot be bothered. One tiny mistake and that's it, you lost your 200 energy, and it being an additional stage after this that you click yes to go on to, and that's no continue as well, I just cannot be bothered to go through the pain of that. If they were continues, i.e. I could force close and try again, I would be trying to do it all by myself. But this brings me to a question for you. Now, I did ask for a little bit of a discussion on what you guys thought of no continue stages, but I asked that at the end of the last video, and maybe my viewer retention is awful, but not many people were talking about it, so I'm going to introduce this in the form of a poll towards the start of this video this time. And my question to you is, if you could remove whatever causes you not to be able to force close in a no continue stage, would you? Would you allow people to try a level more than one time in the same amount of energy spent, seems like 200 a core of your total energy cap, and not have it that one mistake sends all your energy down the drain? What would you do in that respect? Would you get rid of that system, or would you keep it? Do you prefer the idea that one mistake leads to 200 energy completely wasted? Answer in the here poll, and that will be interesting. Yes. The debate as to whether the actual physical continue should be allowed is a completely separate debate that I'm not really sure if I have a complete opinion on. I so very rarely use actual continues that I don't know. maybe there's not really much point in talking about that. But maybe that's something else to be debated as well. Ought we be able to continue with cat food, or is it reasonable if we are allowed to force close that we can't use continues? What do you think about that? Anyway, as you can see, when equipped with the correct strategy, this level is frighteningly easier than before. I'm not going to say that to diminish Chawsy's achievement. He was a good boy. He did especially good, especially with his levels of cats. And well done to him. And not well done to previous me. As some people would have you think I'm always that bad. Which is not true, but, you know. Why fact check when you can just say something to diminish someone? 30 cat food for me. NG fully recovered, which is lovely. But unfortunately, that's not it. We got In the Moon to do. From what I saw in Chawsy's video, it's fairly terrifying and doesn't really have much of a easy start off either. Right, okay, we're in the moon then. And what I really love about this level immediately is the amount of glow stick those guys. I mean, look at that. That is the most glorious sight I've ever had the pleasure to see. Seal, less so. Glow stick guys, love them. Unfortunately for Chawsy, he didn't have Crazed Sexy Legs with him, but we have the Manic Macho Legs with us, which means that we're going to be able to get some monies from defeating all of these little glow stick people. And then I'm just going to try and stack stuff and do as much damage as I possibly can to start killing these. And luckily, I think, because of the revenue we're getting from the little those guy deaths, we're going to have a luckier start off than Senpai did. Oh, and the fact that everything's like double the level. And here's Crazed Moneko. Oh, she got more stairs this time. There's a sort of presence increase through every level. Oh, it's a boar. Oh, that's terrifying. Right, have I got anything anti-red? No, of course I haven't got anything anti-red. Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. It's going to be great. Ramen sort of functions as quite an incredible meat shield, even if it's not against aliens, just because of how high level it is. I am rather concerned about this huge, massive load of alien enemies here, and I don't really know what to do. I remember reading strategy notes, people saying about like not meat shielding in certain places. I didn't read it enough times to remember where they were talking about that, so I could have this completely wrong already. But, you know, it's all part of the fun. We've actually hit Crazed Moneko, which is a good thing. It's just this boar and Imperator Siles causing trouble, but they're dead. Oh, that's excellent. That is very good news. Well, okay. Okay, right, okay. That's a lot of okays. Crazed Moneko has done an incredible critical hit and wave attack, and now we can start building up forces again, max out the worker cat, and move forward to attack it. That's another boar and another set of aliens already. Oh my days. This is going to be relentless. Oh my. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't do that. It's on the base now. Oh, we knocked it back though. Not killed it. So we got a boar and Crazed Moneko right in our face. That's not nice. That's not very nice at all. That's a bit rude. Oh, here's a thought. When I originally went through that level, because we got to remember that this strat is dual purpose, 2 levels because you can't change the strat in between one and the other, I barely even used Catman at all. And I know Catman, well, in that form is angels and aliens, which is fine for the first level, I guess. But alien and red is quite a predominant force in the moon. What cat have we recently acquired that might keep alien and red off my base? Ooh, what's that? Grey Fox +2? That's actually an important note. I'm going to switch it to White Rabbit +2 because I have a short service announcement that Muddy Puddle has asked me to talk to you all about. Now, I was just in conversation with him randomly. I said, mate, what's this Overwatch Open League division thing? He was like, oh, it's a thing you can sign up for, and if you're well good, you get in the Overwatch League. I said, should we sign up for it, mate? He said, oh, I was hoping you'd ask that. I've been wanting to do it, which wasn't the reply I was expecting. But we've now created a team. Muddy Puddle's our team leader, and our team is called White Rabbit +2. And we, I believe, need 3 more members for it. So if you're like well good at Overwatch, preferably, please do send us your battle tag. Obviously you don't have to be great at Overwatch, but it would be helpful for helping the team go as far as possible. And yes, I know, I'm silver and not quite as bad as David, but quite bad. I will ultimately, unless there's no one else to fight, be a sub. So strictly speaking, we're hoping the White Rabbit +2s can get somewhere. And if you do get in the team, which I'm sure Muddy Puddle will sort out, you'll have access to the White Rabbit +2 Discord server while we do the Overwatch Open Division. So do sign up, letting me know your battle tag in the comments section if you'd like to. Public service announcement over. Let's get into battle. No, not with the black cat. So, obviously, evidently, I know for a fact that the last time I tried in New York, its difficulty was blown out of proportion heavily by the fact that I didn't have ramen. Well, I did have ramen, but for some reason, I didn't think of using ramen, and that was a mistake. Ramen is brilliant for it, and makes the level a whole lot easier. That means that we can start shifting focus onto what cats are going to be useful in the next level, just as long as we keep a bare minimum of in New York being possible. So I've started it off nice and simple change with a grey fox, but if additional changes are needed, I will do just that. Right, Zori rapidly approaching. Let's bring out the forces of good, and also Shadow Gal. Oh, zombie kill! Look at you, Rock Revengers, rocking out. Lovely stuff. Well, I think it's prime time to save up for and to add Grey Fox to the party. Not sure what she'll entirely bring, not being against Angel or Zombie, but, you know, she's there somewhere. I remember Kobe actually saying in the comments, luring isn't your friend in this, so maybe, you know, my over keenness to lure is not a great idea, but the amount of zombie kills we're getting is brilliant. I should just be wary of, yeah, that guy who's approaching now, the Zerzeal. He's probably the problem with luring. And, you know, that's another thing. As a general rule, luring is a brilliant idea in this game. How was I supposed to know in this example that luring wasn't a good idea? The people who are like, oh, we couldn't even do New York. It's just kind of pathetic. You go in blind and have a couple of tries and they assume you know everything there is to know about the level. Just shove off, mate. You don't even like me, but you still must watch my videos to some extent. But then, to an extent that's not enough to actually watch the whole thing and understand my thought processes. It's like, sort of the worst possible way to do it. You know, if you don't like me, don't watch me. I'm not going to be that offended by losing 10 viewers that don't like me. Moon, it's time to do a little bit better, I hope. The March of the Glowstick Brigade. I've had to try and say that twice now. It's actually quite a hard thing to say, a bit of a tongue twister. March of the Glowstick Brigade. I think it's Brigade. It's quite difficult. I love them anyway. It's glow sticks and that. I love glow sticks. Do you think I have an excuse, just one try in this level, to put an octopus cat to fight against the waves of Crazed Moneko, just so I can say, Kotatsu cat? Here she is. With boar and other stuff as well. I think I'll grade working cat once and then just keep the resources that we have. And then meat shield a little bit and bring out Grey Fox. I'm thinking if I just let the boar and stuff melt away the stuff I have here and lure them a little bit, Crazed Moneko will take a little bit longer to arrive. And then we'll have as long as possible with just these so we can sort them out before Crazed Moneko arrives. I mean, here, Shadow Gal as well for the eventual waves that will come. And okay. This should be a lot safer than before, just as long as I'm meat shielding. They've been knocked back, they've been weakened. It's all good. Well, I say all good. It's all better than it was before. Grey Fox, attack again. Excellent. I love me some knockback. They say knockback's a bad enchantment. I say best enchantment. Who needs sharpness, mate? Wait, no, hang on. That's the wrong game. Oh, the death! That's amazing. Look at that. We killed some proper stuff there. And Crazed Moneko hasn't done big old attack yet, so she's going to get knocked back. Max Worker Cat. We are finally in control of the situation. Just a tiny bit. Well, that's brilliant. I probably ought to actually bring a wave shield, because I do want to protect Grey Fox for any more waves. And as much as Shadow Gal isn't harmed by waves, he's not a wave blocker. So once Moneko waves, if she does, we're screwed. Oh, but this is doing an excellent job so far. I don't know if we're just getting absolutely prop-tastic, but this so far is absolutely marvellous. It's brilliant. Right, oh my, okay, there's the wave of death. And Grey Fox is still alive. Excellent news. Shadow Gal got knocked back, but is also still alive. We are still in control of things, and that's excellent. I'm just going to keep Abrahama to the sidelines in case we need him for something more serious. Is Grey Fox dead now? I think Grey Fox is dead now, but no boar yet again. So that's good. I think, you know, things are going absolutely all right. Good stuff. Oh, there's the other boar. Right, okay, how close are we to another Grey Fox? Yeah, not that close. Not close enough to get it this time round. We're just going to have to fight it. Shadow Gal's doing a pretty marvellous job, though, along with Jizo and everything else. Trying their utmost to keep this stuff at bay. We've frozen Crazed Moneko a little bit. The boar is dead. I'm going to get Grey Fox to knock all these back. And Crazed Moneko is dead. Oh, that is excellent. Right, I'm going to put in a Bahamut then to help clear out all this stuff. Bit of waves there doing excellent damage. And we've got through it! Look at that! Didn't even need to refer to the strategy notes. Just needed a good solid strategy to take me through this. And you know, Grey Fox. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. And they're going to appear at the base, fine. But as long as I keep meat shielding, Grey Fox is going to keep them away. Oh, that is just excellent. I'm really happy with how this has gone. Sometimes you can't do everything in one video, and, you know, if you spread it out, that's also fine. I feel kind of rewarded here for all the hard work that's been put into this. And thank you, people who've written down help for helping. We've done it. A victory. Unlocked a special cat, Crazed Moneko. Oh, that's strange. Why is it a special cat? It's a crazed cat. Is this like Crazed Bahamut? That it's actually just the second form of Bahamut cat? Which is really annoying, because if it's called Crazed Bahamut, does that mean we'll never get a Crazed Bahamut cat? Because that's sad. I'd really want a Crazed Bahamut cat. Maybe it would jump straight to Manic. I don't know what Ponos are thinking in that respect. I mean, you know, where's Cats of the Cosmos 2, to be fair? So she's not with the other legends. Will she be right next to the other Moneko then, I assume? Like how Neneko's next to Moneko? Ah, it is indeed. Everyone's favourite girl next door pop star finally snapped under the stress of stardom. Even an evil idol has nothing but love for her fans. See, look, there's a heartwarming message for you, Battle Cats Discord. Even if you are nasty, you can still be nice to people. It's not out of your ability range. Oh, Regit, which Battle Cats Discord do you mean? Is it yours? Oh wait, yours doesn't exist. Unrelated comment about team crying emoji. Chaucy was right then. I was watching his video and he was like, do you think she snapped under the stress? And yeah, she has. Well observed, senpai. Good job. Quite expensive, but that's with the crazy units. They start quite high upgrade costs and don't increase much. Corrupted Moneko now. Global superstar who uses her charisma to whip her adoring audiences into a crazed fury. Her thankful bow delivers big critical damage. Well, excellent. That's great. I'm happy with that. Maybe it'll be better than just Moneko then, because I haven't found much use for Moneko. I guess it's the sort of thing where if you desperately need a critical hit for something and you have nothing else, you use Moneko. But maybe Corrupted Moneko is going to be different. I assume with the fact that it's become corrupted, rather than like craze something else, it's not going to have a manic. Can you imagine a manic Moneko? I could. I think that would be quite good, really. Well, we've got her now, and I'm sure she'll come in handy at some point. But I think now 'tis time to bow out of all of this, because it's been fun, and I finally succeeded. I'm sure there'll always be room for criticism of me, because there always is, however well I do in this game. But in any case, that's about it. All I have left to say is please subscribe if you'd like to. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and any subscriptions towards that would be massively appreciated. Comment your battle tag below if you'd like to be in the Overwatch Open Division with Money Puddle and I and some of their friends. And I hope you enjoyed.